My name is Morgan. I have been teaching in Hong Kong for about 6 years. I first came here right after university when I graduated to start in one of those sort of supplementary nets in schools, and I fell in love with teaching. So now we're getting to the part that I want to focus on today. So for these ones, I will start writing what I see, try to get them to notice the grammar points that I want them to know that day.
So today we're going to be talking about the relationship between age and language acquisition. Now, when we think about this relationship, a key assumption that comes to the fore is that we tend to assume that younger is better, and that the older that we become, the harder it is to learn a language. Now, there may be some truth in this assumption, and certainly my recent experiences with Cantonese would suggest there is some truth, but whether it is actually that clear-cut is something we're going to be exploring today. A child's brain has a specialized capacity for learning language, and they propose that there's a biological clock on the brain that is counting down. In other words, you have a limited period during which you can successfully acquire the language to native speaker levels. Now, they suggested that the biological clock was counting down on the period during which the child's brain is flexible. In other words, during which it is susceptible to direct input, just the input that we naturally obtain from our surroundings.
I chose the Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Science program because I had an interest in studying both science and education. It would provide me a chance to study science and education at the same time.
I will observe your lesson tomorrow, so what are you going to teach?
For tomorrow's lesson, I'm going to focus on chapter 3 of our book, and I'm going to focus on the vocabulary, and I want to consolidate them through a game, through this detective game. So here are all the procedures and learning materials.
俾我個感覺就係嚟得呢度嘅實習學生咧，似乎都比較乖、比較聽話，同埋咧都比較勤力，即係睇到佢哋其實係好投入。縱使呢度只係一個實習嘅地方，好快就會離開，但係見到佢哋喺嗰幾個禮拜裏邊咧，無可否認咧，其實佢哋都好投入。 亦都令到學生其實幾鍾意佢哋嘅。
Most of us doing the PGDE think that we'll end up becoming teachers in a school, but the experiential learning showed us that actually we're going to become educators, and educators can work in lots of different places. So for example, I worked at the Hong Kong Science and Technology Park, helping them develop STEM-based workshops for primary and secondary schools in Hong Kong.
Gordon, you were part of the first group for research methods, short research methods course on interactional ethnography. So what was the take-home message for you?
The main message for me to take home was I can analyze the data from different perspectives. For example, when we do the course, we have to take the video and we analyze the text. When we interview, that's why we have very rich data from different angles. Again, we can analyze from the image and the text, so it's kind of I can analyze the data at the same time, and then it's really rich.
To analyze the different levels of academic language, including vocabulary, grammar, sentence, and text level. And we will also explore the notion of genres. When we analyze the different levels of language, we can refer to this framework, which draws on a functional view of language, or what Lin called the genre egg. It's your turn to apply your understanding of the 3 types of academic vocabulary. In the follow-up task of this clip, you will see 2 short paragraphs from geography and history textbooks.